pilot for that airplane up on the announcer stand, Mr. Frank Chapman, who actually flew the airplane from Toulouse to Milwaukee yesterday. Frank, welcome to AirVenture.
Thanks very much, Larry. Of course, the whole Airbus team, we're delighted to be here. We'd like to thank the whole EAA team and AirVenture team for inviting us today. The aircraft that you can see coming in from the left-hand side there is the Emerson number 4, the second prototype to fly. It's a highly instrumented aircraft. The first two aircraft were very highly instrumented for the flight test campaign. We went through the 18-month flight test campaign basically with these two aircraft. They performed 95% of the flight test process, and we certificated the aircraft in the middle of 2006. Here it comes in from the left-hand side at around about 850,000 pounds weight, which is well below the next takeoff weight, obviously. 77,000 pounds of thrust per engine. Flying the aircraft today. He used to be our head of flight test. He's now senior vice president for our product safety. Coming into the display at about 160 knots, full power, pulling up into the left-hand turn now on the Alpha, the angle of bank limiter, and then coming around back onto the runway center line. The aerodynamic characteristics mean that we can approach at the typical cruise speeds of an smaller A320 aircraft. Around about this way, the aircraft just today about 135 knots. And for slow speed flyby, the aircraft will be flying at 1 million knots around about 105 knots. So although we haven't got any headwind today, you're probably looking at around about 100 knots of ground speed for the slow speed pass.
This is kind of like the airship.
The design of the aircraft is able to see this aircraft anywhere from a 747-400 ago. So, although the wingspan is slightly larger, the footprint in terms of weight on the wheels is lower than a 777 or a 747 due to the number of tyres that we've got on the aircraft. The engines are obviously fairly quiet, and that's really a characteristic of the modern engine design process. And that's one thing you'll really notice with this aircraft, and I think all the pilots that have flown it have said that it's extremely quiet from the cockpit and from the outside. The other feature of the aircraft, which is its extremely stuff display, is which is protected such that really the aircraft itself limits you to maximum roll rates, angles of bank, and low speeds in terms of separation from the stall. So the pilot can come past slow speed flyby with full half stick, and the aeroplane will just stay at its maximum alpha, maximum.
There you could.
We've got 6 main flight control computers on board. Any one of these can fly the aircraft. And in fact, if all of them fail, it just goes to mode, which is still perfectly viable.
That was probably a lot.
The other beauty of this fly-by-wire system, apart from the fact you can see it's now quite fast with very slow speed flyby, is the fact that the flight test is quite controlled. So that's the actual way to handle it. This is the Alpha Max 1,500,000 pounds at takeoff, and we've landed just under that weight. It's got a very long runway, I guess. The aircraft's pitch limited to 30 degrees pitch nose up, which is just demonstrated there, 15 degrees nose down, which is just demonstrating now, and then he'll turn away to position downwind for a landing. Now the other interesting thing, as I mentioned earlier on, the adaptability of the flight control system.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, a little correction. The Airbus 380 will be open to the public